Alright.
I don't think it's ever maging formal. This is French talaga.
Of course,
Formal
it's
lang.
me, bro.
Formal lang.
Yeah,
Formal lang.
Okay.
just
So,
feel
hello.
comfortable.
Yeah. So, hello, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening wherever you are. Welcome to Pep Talk. I mean, I don't know friendship, you know about Pep Talk. Okay, so Ash,
Yeah,
ikaw ba
of
mag-introduce
course.
Ikaw
Pep
na,
Talk,
Ash,
Pharmacy Experience Podcast.
Alright,
Diba? The
so,
number one podcast kasi ito lang ang podcast
yeah,
ng pharmacy.
number one podcast for pharmacy experience. Yep, that's us.
Experience. So.
Okay, hey Ash, gusto mo ba i-plug
Okay,
yung
so we
sponsor
have
natin?
here.
Hey, Ash,
Ano,
gusto
sorry?
mo na i-plug yung ano natin, yung
Ano?
sponsor natin?
Ano sponsor?
Hindi mo alam French? We have a sponsor here. So, this
Oh.
podcast is brought to you by AC Pharmacy, Pampanga.
Hindi ah.
Okay. So, every time,
Sir.
Okay, fine. Sige,
so if
sige,
you're
sige.
from Pampanga, you should know where AC Pharmacy is. Okay.
Located stoplight Pulumbolo near beside 7-Eleven and Single Pares.
Alright,
Yeah.
sige. So, Ash,
Okay.
ikaw naman mag-introduce, oh.
Okay,
Kasi,
syempre.
gusto ko sana ako, kasi, look at that guy. That guy.
Oh,
Sige na,
sige.
ikaw na
For
mag-introduce.
tonight or for this episode. Episode 4 na tayo, men. Isipin mo yan, nakaapat na tayo, no? We have here a very good friend of ours. Diba? Ano ba? Graduated US Pharmacy 2014 na French.
Uh-huh.
14 AUF. And 20 ang year ka PharmD? 2017?
17 siguro.
2017, yeah.
2017, Doctor of Pharmacy sa CEU Makati. One batch lower sa atin.
Pero
And
way
yeah.
ahead of us.
Way ahead of us now.
Oo naman.
Yeah.
And ano ba?
Mr.
Syempre, my
Pharmacy,
dorm mate
Sir.
before na French.
Yeah,
For 1 year. Oh, diba?
for 1 year.
Yan, our guest for today, sharing, he will share his expertise tsaka sa current practice niya pharmacy kung nasan siya ngayon. Si Dr. French Gomez. Thank you, French!
I think
Hey,
thank you.
Ash.
anak ko lang doon sa introduction mo, bro, is
Big bro.
ano, Mr. Dr. Pharmacy.
Oh, yes. So nga pala.
Wala na iba.
Yeah,
Wala
oo
iba.
nga.
Tropa ko yun.
Almost forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yes,
oo
sir.
nga pala.
Hindi, kung may Mr. Pharmacy, ito Mr. Dr. Pharmacy.
Yeah. Ano?
Okay, Par. Ako na magtanong ano.
Okay.
So, French, gusto mo ba, hindi, ako na, gusto mo ba i-discuss kung what is your current, current work? Pharmacy-related work, if you don't mind for us.
Sure. First and foremost, salamat, Big Bro Tony and Ash for having me in this episode. This is for all the viewers. I would say take advantage of the information that you're basically getting here because it's free and it's gonna guide you step by step in your career or in the pharmacy career per se. But so ngayon, I work in Atrium Health in a cancer center, which is Levine Cancer Institute. So I'm a oncology pharmacy technician 3. So dito sa United States, bali may tatlong level. Pharmacy technician 1 is mga beginners pa lang. Tapos pharmacy technician 2, mga may experience na for over the years. Tapos 3 is basically parang specialty na. So
that's you.
Yeah. So I just mix drugs. I just mix chemo drugs. Chemo drugs, yeah.
And makes money.
Yeah, chemotherapeutics, right? Combination ng antibiotics and for cancer. So yeah, I do that.
Ano ba ng questions pa? Currently residing sa US?
Currently I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been here for like 5 years now. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Tagal na rin pala, no? Pero previously, ano ba yung previous experience mo? Agad-agad ba dyan ka as technician compounder? Or ano yung previous work mo? Yan, para ma-share mo
previous
sa kanila.
work, okay, so right after graduation, let me start
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So okay, like right after graduating Doctor of Pharmacy, that was way back in 2017.
Mhm.
So I went home to Texas. Um, Mahirap don kasi you gotta have like, well, some institutes or pharmacies, they require you to have like pharmacy technician certificate before ka pa makapag-work don.
Mm-mm.
So I'm waiting, or I'm trying to schedule my exams for pharmacy technician. Tapos, it was hard because I was waiting for a couple of months and I'm doing like lawn mowing job and dishwashing, which I really appreciate because,
Mm-mm.
I'm thankful for where I am right now. So I'm very lucky.
I mean, yeah, I'm
So
with you, man.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Things aside, so I moved here in North Carolina. I first started my job at Walgreens.
Mm-mm.
If you don't know what Walgreens is, it's a big retail pharmacy back here in the United States. Um, may mga branches din sila sa Puerto Rico and some Guam, I think.
Mm-mm.
I'm not sure,
Yeah, they
but
do.
yeah, it's a big retail pharmacy. So it's a bit. I've stayed with Walgreens for about 3 years. It's a
Mm-mm.
good experience. I would say it's a very good experience with Walgreens, but it's too much for me. It's stressful. Kasi my experience being a pharmacy technician, of course, hindi ka naman agad magiging intern dito. I don't, may mga kilala ba kayo na CEU or Doctor of Pharmacy graduates that, went to take the exams right away? Of course, for the most part, ano muna sila, gain experience through, retail pharmacy or hospital pharmacy. So,
wala.
yeah.
Well, actually, yeah.
Stepping stone. I would
Stepping
say.
stone, yeah.
Yeah.
BBT.
Okay, so you graduated 2017, then you went to Texas.
Yeah.
After graduation, we guys never met na. I mean, the last time we were here
I know.
before
I
graduation.
know, right?
Yeah, that was a long time. So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
You still graduated here, right? Then you flew right
Yeah,
away.
of course.
Mm.
That
No,
was the time
actually,
that
I didn't. I did not attend the graduation
Graduation.
ceremony.
Yeah. Oo,
Yeah.
I know this guy.
Oo.
In March.
Cause I'm only like limited for, well, if you're a permanent resident or citizen of the United States, you're only allowed for like a maximum of 1 year outside of the United States. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the necessary paperwork to stay a bit longer, which is a bit sad because gusto ko rin mag-celebrate with together with you guys, together with my friends as well.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had to go, you had to go, right? I mean,
Yeah. That's the only problem.
Magka-problema pa tayo dyan. Okay, that's valid. Now I understand. I mean, all these years, I could have found
Akala agad bigla nawala kasi. Hindi
Yeah.
naman. Agad kailangan niya kasi bumalik para.
Okay, so based on your story, got there, you grinded. I mean, that's the only term that I could think of. You grinded. I mean, by the looks of your expressions, you grinded, and now here you are, right?
Yes.
So that was back in 2017. Now it's 2021, and I'm assuming, like what you said, you're now aiming to get the FPGE.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
man. Okay, but
I'm aspiring.
somehow 2017 and 2021, the process was so different. I mean, I could still
Yes.
remember the process I had, and we're supposed to do it the same way because I remember Ash telling me what were the documents that you were wanting to get, and I told him that this is for French. Okay, let me help you. Right now,
Yeah.
okay, so
I appreciate
could
you
remember,
guys.
Yeah, I could
so
remember that.
much.
Yeah, but right now, from what I'm understanding, you have to get a TOEFL, right? So how was
Yes,
TOEFL first?
TOEFL
TOEFL
first.
Yes.
Yeah,
So how was
first.
Compared
TOEFL?
before.
I mean, I want to know your experience at TOEFL. Because mine was bad.
Okay.
Mine
Yeah.
was bad.
So it was bad. Like for non-native speakers, even native speakers. Like
Mhm.
I had this friend. He's Caucasian, and I have those trial versions for
Oh,
like
yes.
practice exams, TOEFL exams online.
Mhm.
He was he was no.
Yeah.
Isipin
It
mo,
was hard. Yeah,
Caucasian na yun, ha?
Mhm.
yeah. It was
Native.
hard for even
Mhm.
native speakers.
Native speakers, oh.
So my experience in TOEFL was okay. So let me give you a rundown in taking the TOEFL first. So um, so they revised the um, FPGE requirements around 2019 or 2020.
Yeah. Those were the days.
So yeah, now they require you to have TOEFL first before taking the FPGE exam before you can even sit. And they changed a lot on the TOEFL exam drastically. That's why, man, I had this one reviewer. It was from the previous TOEFL exams, and I was so confused when I took the TOEFL exam for the first time. So I took it last year, and it was
Last
very
year.
hard.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was hard for me, one, because it was pandemic. So all of the institutions back here are closed. So ginawa ko, nag-take ako ng home edition. But home editions are very strict as well. Because they have to check, they have to check each and every corner of your room.
Okay.
Yeah. They're gonna control your computer. Yeah. So that's what happened. And I got nervous because, if you don't know something, you're going to be scared. And I don't know the flow of the TOEFL because it changed. Well, it was minimal, but for me, it was drastic because I was prepared to take the TOEFL exam, the previous TOEFL exam, and then iniba nila. So, like, imagine, yung mga professor nyo, binigyan kayo ng outline and then iba pala yung lumabas sa test. So it's very difficult. So yeah, it took me 3 tries. It was very challenging because you have to be like very formal now. Like, for example, well, a lot of test takers don't have any problem with reading. It's basically easy to understand reading, listening as well. So problema lang is speaking and writing,
yes,
right,
sir.
big bro?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Speaking and
sir.
writing talaga yung problem.
Yeah, speaking is you have to be like fluid. What I meant by fluid is that smooth, and you have to sound like formal. Like this leads me to believe that. You know what I'm saying? So TOEFL tips to mga students, and so speaking exam has like 3 parts. One is they're gonna ask you a personal question, and the other two. Second question is a campus announcement. Third question is basically subjects like biology, philosophy, ganon. May mga reading passage, and then may lecture.
Yeah.
So that's the third exam. So one is basically, or speaking example number one is, for example, which would you prefer? Going to the beach or going to the park? And you have to like really say it in a way that alam mo yung structured
I mean, I do.
parang essay type,
I do.
essay type, like, so it's very difficult for me because I'm having trouble expressing my ideas. Sometimes my brain runs further than what I can speak, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yun lang siguro, challenging yung TOEFL, but for FPGE, as I've heard with my colleagues, it's because we're Filipinos. Filipinos are like smarter, I would say, with any. I can attest that.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Um. So the only difference. Okay. So I would just give you basically general difference between. Kasi yun lang naman yung mga ano. Maybe it's gonna be like an interesting idea to say it out loud. You know what I'm saying? Ano ba yung difference ng Filipino pharmacists versus, American pharmacists?
Mm-mm. Sige.
So, Filipino pharmacists are really smart and technical and, madiskarte mga Pinoy.
Mm-mm.
But here, American pharmacists are like more on clinical side. Like if you ask them a question about like mechanism of action, they don't know. But if you ask them about medication therapy management, they would know the step by step, the hierarchy, and etc. So that's the only difference. Although sa ano yata, question ko lang sa MMC, TMC and MMC before, do you have like, Pixis, parang vending machine ng mga drugs, ganon?
Sa ano,
No?
meron. Sa, I think sa Ortigas, parang tinatry na lang i-establish na eh. Parang according kay Mike, dati kinuwento niya sa akin, parang nagtatry sila kung ano, which is better. Pixis, meron pa isa eh. Meron isang
BDK or Omnicell?
Omnicell, yan. Omnicell yung pinagpipilian.
Oh, that's
nila.
what we use, Omnicell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because so I hope I'm not wasting you guys.
No, man.
Okay.
This is gold.
So just give you a general idea of what Pixies and Omnicell is. Pixies is like a vendo machine. So parang yung mga pharmacy technicians nagre-refill lang sila doon, and then the nurses are just gonna, just order. Order, and then it's gonna come down or
like
come out.
Like a vending machine, ha?
Like a vending machine, generally.
Pero instead, gamot yung nakalagay.
Yeah, and you have to, Omnicell is basically cabinets naman sila. So you have to scan the barcode. So everything is barcode or QR code back here in the United States. So barcode lang, makukuha mo na. Like for example, you need certain amount of Ativan. So ano lang, scan the barcode, yung order, and then that's it.
Okay.
Nice.
But they have like their own central system kung sinong kumuha, because you gotta log in first. Parang may doon, computer, log in muna, and then pull out the drug. So
I mean, that's okay. That's
mas monitored.
Monitored.
More secured and mas monitored.
Yeah. So when did you take your TOEFL, bro? I mean, your most recent TOEFL.
Most recent TOEFL was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Wait, you just got the results? 2 weeks?
Yeah, no. Well, the TOEFL is basically you get your results after 1 week.
Oh my gosh, okay. Oh
yeah, it's a lot faster now.
Yeah, mine was 2
Nice.
weeks, yeah. Okay,
2
so
weeks, yeah.
okay, you celebrated, you have TOEFL, and now we're eyeing for PG, right?
Actually, I forgot about it. Na ano tinake ko yung TOEFL because I was like very occupied with my work, and actually I just found out after a few days na na-release siya. So my mentality was when I took the most recent TOEFL exam was you know what, whatever happens, if being a pharmacist is not for me, I'm done. I'm good. I'm done. If I cannot even pass TOEFL, how can I even pass FPGEE?
No.
MPJE and the NAPLEX. So I was like, but I gave my best shot, and
Of course.
praise the Lord.
Nice.
Yeah, sakto lang yung speaking. 26.
Oh,
So
shit.
sakto.
You clutch.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Importante, di
Oh,
ba?
shit.
Importante eh. Pasok siya sa
You clutch
criteria.
siya,
I
bro.
mean,
Yeah.
pasado para
Okay.
para maging eligible ka to take FP.
Yeah.
Yun naman yung kailangan eh.
So I think reading is 22,
Mhm.
speaking is 21.
Oh, same. Same.
Yeah, speaking is 26 and writing is 24.
Oh, I'm not sure if this is
Yeah.
same, but yeah. Somewhere there.
Yeah,
Good
somewhere
try, man.
there. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice.
Man.
So you're preparing sa FPGE na ngayon.
Yeah, I'm currently
Well,
preparing.
no. Asha. Are
Okay,
you
sorry, sige.
preparing right now?
Are you
Or
preparing?
just, being chill for now?
Mm-mm.
Or are you really preparing?
Well, I'm preparing to move because
Oh, okay.
it's
That's
yeah.
why.
Wala pala.
That's
I'm
why.
moving.
Wala.
Yeah, I'm moving to California in a few weeks. So.
Wait, but you applied, right? For FPG? You're done with your documents?
Mhm.
Oh, you're done. That was back in 2018, right? When you got
Yeah,
your
but
docs? It's still
yeah,
valid.
so it's still valid. So
Oh.
you have like a minimum of I think 2 years to process. Like
Another
by the
clutch.
time you, yeah.
Stop. Okay.
Yeah, I just let it be, bro. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you made it.
Pag FP ka doon sa California.
Yeah. Because you just have to take the exam. Because before I think the FPGE was it's either in New York, Chicago, basta testing centers sila.
Testing centers. Yes.
Yeah. But now you have to take the exam in a Pearson VUE. It's a
Here's
Person
building
view,
venue. Yeah, venue done, and you just have to like take the exam in front of the computer, and that's it.
Mm.
Where in
Yeah.
California? I mean, where in Cali?
Cali, in Fremont, California, Union City, if
Okay.
you're familiar.
Yeah.
Mm.
Daming Filipino dun, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be like I feel like home
Nice.
back there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're taking the FPGE October, what? Do you have a day now?
6,
Okay. So that's
Nice.
5
yeah.
years.
If I'm not
October,
mistaken, October
Yeah.
6th. Yeah.
So
Less
that's,
than 5 months.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
you still have to move, but okay. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
you're not studying right now, right? Not
Yeah.
yet.
I'm currently studying for some parts like basic like physiology, dynamics, kinetics.
Mm.
But I think for the most part, because they changed the exam outline again, right?
They did.
So
They
now,
did,
so now, from what I'm studying, what I'm reading online, they added a lot of questions in oncology,
Mm.
HIV,
Mm-mm.
HIV as well, and the current news. Like for example, MDMA is due for the treatment of PTSD in 2021 or 2022, and that's like what. And there's a breakthrough as well in curing or like mitigating Alzheimer's disease. So I was trading the stock market for that company. That's why it was
Oh, okay.
groundbreaking. Yeah. So
Nice.
Alzheimer's.
I mean,
Alzheimer's.
good for you, bro, because currently you have experience. I mean, you're still working and studying for
Yeah, I'm
FPGE.
still working.
Kasi
Yeah.
the other one that we heard, I mean, this is one from my experience and from the stories I had, they appreciated that they had work experience in the hospital because some of the questions in FPG were so clinical, and I bet you could answer them. I bet you could answer them.
Of course.
But the only
Hopefully.
drastic difference I learned about FPG, it was in my time, FPG, you can go back to the questions. Right now, you have to stick to that question and
Yeah.
press next.
Yeah. And you
We're
only
back.
have like a time limit.
There's a time limit. Yeah.
Per question.
Yeah,
Question.
per question.
question.
Per question.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I was
per
so
question.
blessed. Because I was telling my friends before, it's okay, you can go back to that question. But then when they took the exam, oh no,
Hindi
I'm
pala.
so sorry.
Fake
I'm
news.
so
Hindi na
sorry.
pala mababalik.
Hey, pero pumasa siya.
Nice.
You have reviewers na, French?
So what?
You have reviewers, books that you're currently reviewing.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
What do you have?
Thank you. What do you call that?
CPR?
I forgot.
Oh shit.
Yeah. PPHA, of course. I have that. Because I bought it, the latest one.
Oh,
I almost forgot about it. I don't know what are the titles.
Oh yeah, I know. I just call them APHA and
Okay lang yan. 5 months pa naman eh.
Yeah, CPR.
Ample time to prepare. 5 months
man.
pa. Okay.
I mean French. I don't think I'm not worried about French because I have friends who studied. For me, for example, I studied for 6 months. I had friends who studied only for 3 months.
Yeah.
And the craziest one was last week. She studied for a month.
A month?
A month?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like Filipinos are really good. You know.
Yeah.
The Filipinos are smart. So I don't think like for all of your students and viewers out there, I would say don't sell yourself short. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, me, in my experience when I was studying in AUF and CEU, I'm a nobody, diba? I like
I don't
excel that much.
What?
I don't excel that much. That's what I'm saying. And sometimes I cut classes, which I regret. I'm not very proud of that fact. But the thing is, like, I'm a wallflower and I don't even excel in some fields. Some fields I excel. But the thing is, like, you never know. Kasi mga ibang peers ko or colleagues or friends who are in the pharmacy area, ay baka hindi ako pumasa. You know what I'm saying? Have you had those types of friends?
Yeah.
They're basically, wala na akong hindi ko kaya or something like that. They're selling themselves short. And I bet most of your students or some of your students are like that too. So my advice is like, take advantage of the free stuff, especially Ash and Big Bro Tony are providing you, because there is no other pharmacist that is doing this right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so far, yes.
Yeah.
Best podcast.
So they're like, I think I have reasons to believe that they're the pioneer of this pep talk right here. So basically, this gives you an outline of what's gonna happen next. At least, my peace of mind kayo through our experiences. And if you think that, for all the students and my colleagues, if you think that you're limited, like for example, hanggang retail pharmacy lang siguro ako babagsak, or regular hospital pharmacy, there are a lot of opportunities. Like for me, I found opportunities in cancer center. See Kuya Ash and Big Bro Tony, they're really expert in providing you like academe. That's their forte. They give you kumbaga layman's term na nga, layman's term pa nila. You know what I'm saying? So you can better understand this type of subject or discussion. So I think this is really a good opportunity for you guys to take advantage of. So
thanks, French.
Yeah.
Thanks, French.
Hindi ko alam kung totoo yun pero
hindi. The only thing that I've noticed about you in French is, I don't know, I had this same conversation with my friend from the States. They got so matured when they got there. And people change. I mean, bro. When you were here, good.
Nalala ko, before, kinakwento sa akin ni French, yung experience niya sa US. Parang comparing yung mga pharmacists nga na from Philippines, yung work ethic, Philippines sa US.
Yeah, work ethics.
Ibang lahi, 'di ba? So sabi niya sa akin parang
Yes.
sobrang parang angat talaga pag Filipino yung worker. Yung compared with others. Yun. 'Di ba? Iba yung nila. Iba yung natin daw eh. Iba yung work ethic.
Oh, I mean, look, French grinded pa nga eh.
Yeah, Tsaka di tayo nag-stick lang sa dito lang ako eh. Ito lang yung job ko eh. I mean, dito lang ako ito lang yung binigay na task sa akin or something like that. Pero parang tayo kasi more on may initiative and parang you think of other ways how to earn din, di ba? So French, other than French, next question, other than pharmacy, other na pagkakabalan mo dyan?
I'm currently a part-time day trader. So when I'm off, I'm usually trading stocks.
Nice.
Part-time lang, but usually my bread and butter is, the pharmacy itself.
Okay. Ay, yun nga. Si BBT din. Madami din naman yung ibang yan Hindi lang academia.
Yeah.
BBT. Yeah, I mean, lang ako kasi ayoko mag-settle sa isang lang. You have a daytime job. Parang you sick or you parang
True.
You think parang you need to look something more parang out of your potential, di ba? Hindi naman pwede hanggang dun ka lang di ba?
Yeah.
There are some other ways to not to earn money pero parang yung passion, marami din yung passion mo sa work, di ba?
Ito French. Since because you're a farm tech 3 na, di ba? So I'm assuming that's a very high position for farm tech, right? So what made you decide that you want to step it up to be a pharmacist? What made you think na okay, I'm already, well, I can say you're successful na, bro. I mean, the looks of it,
getting there.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh,
yes, sir. But what made you think that you want to grind it more to be a pharmacist there?
I think my main goal is to be perfectly honest, to make my parents proud. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like pharmacy technician is basically okay already. Like in terms of income wise, the comfort wise, because walang masyadong stress and a lot of overtimes, and a lot of bonuses, which I'm thankful for. So I guess lang siguro to just make my parents proud and my family in general. Kasi wala naman when I first started, I didn't have any idea kung ano yung pharmacy. I didn't even know what type of, what are medications or something like that. I thought they were just like candies before. So sabi ng mama ko before when I graduated high school, because I didn't want to go to college before. I just want to just chill, eat 3 times a day, sleep, play, and that's it. Like I'm contented with that. So when I first started, I had a rough patch because hindi ko talaga alam. Like even introduction to pharmacy, I'm almost failing. But I set myself straight. Like when I think Miss Marian from AUF, she discussed ano yung pwede mong ma-achieve and how much money are you gonna make if you're gonna be a pharmacist. That's when I decided, you know what? I'm done with complaining. I'm gonna do the job, and whatever it takes, I'm gonna get that license. And soon after, I got the regular pharmacist license, a 4-year graduate sa AUF. And then I started working at Watson's before. It was a good experience. Tapos after a few months, I went to Doctor of Pharmacy, and then that's how I got my doctorate degree together with you guys. So my main point is everything is all mental. If if you want to pursue this pharmacy career, it's all mental. What I meant by that was it doesn't matter if you don't have any talent in this. It doesn't matter if you're not the smartest one in the class. It's not a sprint. It's not a race. It's a marathon. Gaano ka katagal magsusurvive dito sa pharmacy field na to? Well, I know a lot of people like have this mentality that, oh, I want to be like Michael Jordan, but I don't want to work like I don't want to work like Michael Jordan. So that's a conflict you have to like really you know really work on. So in my case, I had to like exert more effort than the usual because I'm not smart and I'm not the very masipag person. Because me and Ash, I would like always invite him to like play computer.
Yeah, before,
right?
Kasi tayo, di ba?
Yeah,
and
those were the days.
Yeah. So, that's basically my point. So if you put yourself into it, whatever your goal is, you're gonna achieve it. Like for my goal in finishing the pharmacy, being a pharmacist was my mom already experienced a lot of tough, it's tough. He had a rough patch. So I want to make him proud. I want to make her feel better. I want to make her proud and feel better. Kasi iba talaga mahirap yung buhay of OFW.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not all like, luxury and all of that. I mean, we try, we aspire to, but not always like that. So I think most of your students or most of the viewers, they were just, introduced to pharmacy. It's not like, oh, gusto ko talaga maging pharmacist ever since when I was a kid. Right?
Parang wala akong kilalang ganyan na.
Ako? Alam ko ba?
Diba?
Ako?
Ay, talaga? You want to be a pharmacist when you were a kid?
High school pa. Ako.
Talaga?
Really?
Okay.
I mean, French has a point na rarely can you see
rare
pharmacy students who wanted to be a pharmacist. I mean,
So-
French, sorry, we had to cut you off.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh yeah, of course. So to all of your students, big bro Tony, please I do suggest you appreciate or like think highly of big bro Tony because he's gold. You're gold, bro.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
From
You're
the start,
passionate.
high school pa lang pala, di ba?
Stop.
Yun yung passion mo eh.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Kasi tama
So-
naman. Yung iba kasi, di ba, they study pharmacy usually, pre-med. Yun naman yung ano nila eh. Goal nila eh. Pero not really become not really to practice pharmacy, di ba?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kaya yun siguro.
pharmacy wasn't your choice at all? Wala?
Yeah. Before.
French? Before? Pharmacy
Me?
was never? Yeah.
College was never my choice in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
College itself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, siguro sa base story ni French, Nash. I mean, this is the deepest conversation we had with French. I think gusto ko na maging French. I mean, he's like my spirit. Let me
Spirit
defend it.
animal, yeah.
Gusto ko maging spirit animal si French because back then we were those guys, messing around, having fun. And now look at him, diba? Achieving his goals for his parents, for God. Sige, now going to be a pharmacist na. I mean, man, that's my spirit animal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Going there. Malapit na.
Yeah, and just if you're having a hard time, just pray.
Yeah.
Pray.
That's French.
Like, yeah.
French.
Like I myself before, I was never really religious or
You were?
spiritual. I wasn't. Well, I attended church, but just because, just because. But now, like I feel the urge to, have a one-on-one conversation privately with the man above because look at where I'm now. Look at where my friends. My friends are blessed. they're safe, they're healthy. So that's what all I could ask for.
Yeah, except for
So,
Mike.
yeah.
Mike has a migraine.
And Mike has
Si Mike.
migraine.
Yeah.
I hope he feels better soon. Yeah.
And I'm sure he misses you, bro. Oh man. I mean,
That's
natouch ako sa story ni French.
Yeah, that's nice.
Before tayo magtanong pa kay French, Miss Miriam, thank you for helping out French. Mrs. Gomez.
Marian.
Gomez, thank you for molding French.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, pero before, yes, kasi when we back then, dorm mates kami ng friends yan, syempre kami lang eh. Kaya medyo alam ko na din yung backstory niya rin, somehow, BBT. Kaya syempre kami lang dalawa. We live in the same room.
Of course.
We eat together. Kaya lahat pinag-uusapan na namin before.
We usually, me and Ash would have like lunches or breakfast. Pag umuulan, when we go home. A lot of fun, a lot of fun experience.
A lot. Tsaka, baha sa Makati, di ba? Sa dorm natin.
I mean, do you miss bro?
Oh, of
miss mo naman baha? Oh,
yes.
Not
the baha per se, but
right.
the experiences I had with you guys was amazing. Yeah.
Oh, bro, do you have any plans coming back? Or I mean, I know you do have plans.
Yes, I do.
I know you have plans, but you have a time, you have a date.
I would say right after I pass the FPGE.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you go straight. You be straight to that.
Dude, after the exam, I just wanna relax and ease up the pressure.
Bro, you have 2 months. You have 2 months to wait for the freaking
results.
Certification.
Yeah.
Results.
Around December. So hopefully that will be a great Christmas gift for you.
Ay, sakto. Sakto for Christmas.
Yeah, man. Wait.
Ano ba? Ay, before, tawag ito. Tanong ko lang yung, tawag dito. Yung current job mo, French, kumusta naman? I mean, work-wise, salary-wise,
practice-wise.
Practice-wise. I mean, syempre, yun nga. Sige.
It was an amazing experience for me because when I first applied here sa Cancer Institute, Levine Cancer Institute, they were skeptic because they don't trust that I have a Doctor of Pharmacy degree. So they had to call Dr. Dan actually to have their approval.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I submitted diplomas, stuff like that, and they had to confirm it with VP Mercado of the Student Affairs and and Dr. Dan. So Dr. Dan, if you're watching this, thank you so much for helping me out to get this job.
Yes.
And so work-wise, it's awesome. It's an amazing experience because here's the thing, maybe it's just me. Ako lang siguro na I'm not gonna learn this stuff, for example, rituximab. Hindi ko matututunan hanggat di ko mahawakan yung vial or di ko makita. For example, biogesic. In theory, if you don't know biogesic, you don't know it, but if you see an orange color tablet, that means, probably it's biogesic because you've seen it.
No.
So that's how my brain works. That's how I learn. I learned a lot with a lot of, oncology stuff, especially kasi mga lang, nasa books lang before, di ba? Yung mga side effect, ganito, ganyan.
Yes.
Clinical implications. But when you're there, doon mo malalaman, ay ganito pala, ay ganun pala.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice,
So,
nice.
I'm inviting a lot of guys to do the same or approach to learning pharmacy. That's why internships are very crucial. Kung hindi mo ginawa dati, when you're at work, you're gonna have difficulties in doing it future-wise. I still remember back then nung nag-intern ako sa TMC, Ortigas.
Yes.
I feel bad for the other preceptors, but I would always go to CCU, critical care unit,
yeah.
or
Of course.
sa satellite 8, which is the oncology,
Oncology,
the
yes,
chemo.
yes.
Oh,
Yes,
man, yeah.
diba?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So yeah, they would let me mix. That's why, oh my god, I have this edge in mixing chemo stuff because I had an idea. Because I mixed this doxorubicin before. Oh, I mixed this. So please take advantage of the this learning that these two guys provide, and yung internships as well, because then mo talaga makikita in action.
Yeah.
Dun mo matututunan. So anyway, going back to my work, salary wise, it's okay. I would say in this level, regular chemotherapy technician or oncology technician earns about like 50,000, 40,000 to 50,000 a year,
Wait, that's in
dollars a year.
Dollars.
okay,
Wow.
Dollars.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like, right now I'm like in 24, 25 per hour.
Okay.
And yeah.
Alright.
And the good
Nice.
thing is, like, pag lumagpas ka ng 8 hours, overtime na agad yun.
Overtime pay
Oh,
ka.
man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Plus,
oh, man.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Plus, they have what do you call that? Parang hazard fee.
Hazard
na-
pay. Para hazard pay.
Yeah,
Oh,
hazard
oh,
pay.
you have hazard
That's yeah, $1.50
Oh my
cents
God.
per
Yeah,
hour.
of course, kasi syempre chemo Handling chemotherapeutics.
I mean,
Yeah.
compare mo naman
Yeah.
dito sa Pinas yung hazard pay kasi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go on, French.
Oh.
Go on.
So yeah, we can pay a bonus $2 per hour.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's
Nice.
it's very amazing. The company I am with now, Atrium, sobrang generous nila. I think 3 months ago they gave us $250 worth of DoorDash coupons, and right now they just gave us $100 Amazon gift cards.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, they're very generous. Tapos
Oh,
kung
man.
lenient sila.
Mhm.
Like if you're sick or if you need to do something, they would always find substitute
Oh,
that
my
can
gosh.
replace you.
Yeah.
Another thing is they pay for your mileage, yung gas mo,
Oh, nice.
more than the usual. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I have a lot of perks back here.
Damn
Yeah.
benefits.
Oh, my
Nice.
Yeah. So even your licenses, like for example, North Carolina license, babayaran din nila, like license fee, which is
Okay.
$30 a year. What else? So that's for salary wise. Workflow wise, I just clock in 6:30 or 7. Mix the orders for batch a couple of pre-meds, which is dexamethasone and ondansetron. Because I don't know if you noticed back there in Philippines, di ko alam kung ina-add nila yung dexamethasone and ondansetron bago chemo. It's pre-meds.
Pre-meds. Yeah, pre-meds.
Pre-meds.
I mean, before,
Yeah.
Pre-meds.
Yeah, and so that's the workflow wise. Parang linis lang ganyan. And we have this is very important as well. We have this click closure syringes or system that we use. I don't know if you're familiar with BD Facile.
Oh.
Pharmacy.
Facile. Yeah.
Facile.
We've tried before yan.
Yeah, Facile. So we use that a lot. It's basically
Diba, ano yan?
really
Needleless?
Needleless.
Yes.
Needleless
system.
close. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Ganun siya ka-safe.
Because the thing is, if you puncture a chemo vial, may mga nag-spray pa. So that's basically gonna give you exposure to, the cancer, concentrated cancer chemotherapy drugs. especially rituximab. Yung rituximab nagko-cross siya sa placenta. So basically, if you're pregnant, you know what I'm saying? You're already exposed and the baby is exposed as well. So facile is very important in mixing chemotherapy drugs. That's for, you know, workflow wise. And I think it's pretty much the same. Sa Pinas, you have anteroom, you have like chemo room. So the only difference is we use facile a lot, almost for everything. Para prevent, kasi safe, masyadong strict sila sa safety dito.
Okay, that's good.
You know, if something blows up, a lawsuit corresponds, you know. So masyado silang strict. Ayaw nilang mademanda ganon. Sa Pinas pag okay lang yun. You know.
Yeah, yung mindset okay lang yun. Ayusin mo na lang next time.
But yeah, I'm really I would say Filipinos have an edge kahit saan man sila mapunta. Because dito ang daming mga I'm not, you know, trying to say bad stuff, but then again, sometimes or most of the time ayaw nila mag-overtime, ayaw nila mag-weekends, mag-work weekends, ayaw nilang mag-overnight shift. So Filipinos take advantage of those. You know?
Yeah. Extra income di ba?
Extra income, yeah. Especially in California. Nurses back there, my aunt is earning $100,000+ per year. So, yeah. And pharmacists are also $100,000 a year, more than.
So almost twice on what you're earning, right?
Yeah. Starting salary for pharmacists dito here in Charlotte is around 55, but that's already a lot considering wala kang student loans because you graduated sa diba?
Foreign, that's
like
you.
imagine paying 15 years or 20 years or say the least 10 years, $180,000 in a span of 10 years. So medyo mabigat yung student loan. So in a way, I'm really grateful na I'm a graduate of AUF and CEU because, you know, at least wala kang babayaran for what? Up until teenagers na yung mga anak mo or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, 100 like before as of now the average tuition for the whole course is $180,000. Isang bahay na yun. One big house.
Wow.
So I would say just keep your heads up, like for all the students or like aspiring foreign pharmacists who want to work here in the United States. The United States is very open now, considering yung president iba na. So
yeah.
Hopefully,
Malas ako
dyan.
So next question ko So right after FP, what do you want to anong gusto mong work as pharmacist? Parang are you leaning towards on-call since you're in current work, or you want to try different field?
Because I'm really scared for you then, because on-call pharmacy is, you're risking there because you're paying.
100%
concerned for
right.
you. I'm concerned for you, so that's why I'm thinking if mag-pharmacist ka na, are you still taking the on-call field or you're taking something else?
I would say I'm planning to do retail pharmacy because one, mas mataas sweldo ng mga retail pharmacists.
Really?
Dito.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I can attest for that. Yeah.
I mean, compared
with hospital.
Compared sa risk mo every day, I mean, facing chemo, and mas mataas pa rin yung retail?
Retail? No. For pharmacy technicians.
For pharmacists.
Okay.
For pharmacists, Mas mataas pag pharmacist kasi, Walgreens, CVS. But the downside is like you're gonna deal with a lot of sick patients face to face.
Face to face, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of
Sick,
stress yan.
angry,
Yeah.
Angry.
insurance looking,
Insurance.
insurance sharks.
Insurance
man,
sharks.
Where's my
I think you can deal with that
Oh,
naman. I think you can deal with that. You're a tough guy.
back here in the United States, like it's very hostile. Like we were held at gunpoint before when I was working at Walgreens because one patient, you can tell he's a user. So I'm working at the drive-thru. He handed me a fake prescription, and he said, "If you don't give the," it was on the news before, but anyway, he said,
man.
"If you don't fill this prescription, which is basically parang oxycodone."
Oxy. Okay.
So yeah, pag hindi mo finil yan, you're gonna get in trouble. So he went away. We called the police, and boom, they found a lot of heroin and guns at the back of his car. So things like that. So may mga risk din sa retail, especially emotional risk, of course. Stress. It's too stressful for me as a technician, but for pharmacists, you just answer phone calls and take orders in front of the computer, and that's it. So I'm planning to go to retail,
Okay.
but yeah.
I mean, that's
We'll
the
see.
goal, right?
We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
your first option, per se.
First option.
Assumption. Retail. Okay.
Okay.
It's nice.
I was really concerned when I heard you're an oncology. I mean,
Second option is if I get a lot of experience back here, of course I want to share it with my peers. So academe, if I establish
Oh
my
gosh. All right. Okay.
if I establish myself enough, because I need to learn a lot before. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like giving misinformation to students because it's a way of nurturing them. Like, it's somehow you're contributing to the society, giving back to the society, which you guys are doing right now. So if there's one person that's gonna appreciate you, I appreciate you guys for doing a lot of effort.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Because not a lot of teachers or pharmacist teachers are doing this, right? I don't
not
know.
sure enough. But
Back
we're
in
sure,
my
yeah.
time, back in our time, there's
Yeah.
nothing like this,
Yeah. Wala talaga.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
So
Actually.
yeah.
Oh man, may iba na talaga si French. I mean,
Yes, of course.
you blew up talaga, bro. Sige, before we go anything else pala, I want to say this kanina pa. Sa HR nagtanong kay French kung doctor pharmacy siya. Ayaw na siya bad words. Baka makita to yung magamit. Ayaw din magsabi ng sige, thank you na lang for underestimating French.
Yeah.
Kung nasaan na siya ngayon. Tanong pa kung baka dito si French.
Di pa
Sino
sure.
ka man,
They're
Tagalog
just
na ako.
double checking nga.
Whoever you are,
Double checking.
thank you. Thank you for underestimating French.
Yeah.
I mean, pero about din pala kanina French about the internship. I mean, I'm not sure if you know the situation right now. There's not much internship right now because of the pandemic. You cannot bring the students and risk them to the hospitals and to the community.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
I would say
the purpose ng podcast.
I would say if they get the vaccinations back there, as soon as possible for interns especially, that would, help a lot in pursuing internship programs. Sana, because
sayang, diba?
it's a lot different when you do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually.
that's one of the purpose why we're doing this then, kami ni Ash. Pero it's the school regulators talaga. I mean, ako din siguro. I mean, if that was your kid, syempre you don't want to risk him or her going to the field with the risk. Yeah, diba? So that's why they're online. So that's another huge disadvantage when they graduate.
Mm.
But I
Yeah.
don't think that much if they're going abroad. Kasi in my thought talaga, as long as you have the papers to be there on where you are, and then definitely you can still have the opportunity, then you just grind there and learn there. Pero yun, iba pa rin pag internship. I mean, you have the thought, you have the idea.
Idea.
Pero
Yeah.
yun.
Mm.
Yun daw, bro.
Nice.
So yun nga. Kung
Ano pa?
mag-pharmacist ka na talaga, yun, wag mo pa rin kami kalimutan, syempre. I mean, na-appreciate ko, bro, Ashash, na-appreciate ko talaga pag sabi mo si French mag-ano sa atin sa podcast. Sabi ko,
Oo. Di ba?
Get him.
Before pa, nung nag-start natin,
Oo nga, I mean,
before
we've been
pa
talking
natin-
to this na French.
yeah, kasi nililist namin kung sino yung mga pwedeng kunin namin as guest or as parang speaker or what. Siyempre, nasa taas si French. Diba, before,
Oh, thank you.
yung mga top natin,
makaka-catch up pa
prospect
tayo, bro.
for, yeah, yun nga. Yun nga.
Wait lang, Asha, akala mo nung haba ng lista natin.
Oo nga. I mean, sino yung mga person, parang
Yeah.
unang-una naisip natin na i-guest.
French talaga.
Diba?
French.
Yeah.
Yung iba nahirap na kasi, we're not that close.
Yeah.
Hindi pa ganun close. Sabi ko, let's go from those na within our circle.
Within our
No,
circle first.
And God damn, we had a good
think,
story.
I think kung mapapanood lang nila yung podcast na to, I'm pretty sure they're more than willing to contribute sa podcast na to because they're Filipinos. I mean, Filipinos are very sharing,
Definitely.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And bro,
So just let me know because I know a couple of Filipino pharmacists na willing talaga mag-contribute to this podcast for the benefit of students, especially the ones who are getting started, I would say.
yung gusto ko lang sana maka-intern ako. I mean, I mean, it's been a long time. Nandito pa rin yung mga certificate ko yun. Kasi the only thing that I am struggling with is I'm not a citizen eh. I mean, you're there kasi yung nga, buti ka pa, you have the papers there. Me, no. So it's a long, magmumura na sana ako. A long, I mean,
long process.
Kanina pa ako nagmumura. Long process talaga for me lalo. Because I was, sobrang sakto ko lang talaga nung dumating yung orange president there. So my papers got so delayed. I'm not so sure about right now. Pero ayun, I'm still being hopeful. I'm trying naman. Kasi I took the
How about
in time.
Did you look for any student visa or working visa?
Working, we tried internship. For internship, you can do that. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
So the thing is like, you apply for a school as a student visa, and then so they're gonna pay, they're gonna sponsor you, but the law here states that even though if you're a student, you can still work. Then you can pursue your internship. That's like the other way around. So there's always gonna be like loopholes.
Nice.
I mean, the only thing I have an issue with student visa is, being the student. I mean, the tuition fees. I was looking into that. What do you mean? What do you mean? Hit me up.
Just get a couple of units. Get a couple of
As a
units.
student,
Just so you can be eligible for a student visa, and that's it.
You know what? I'll look into that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll look into that.
Yeah, try mo, man. Malay mo, di ba? Yun yung parang way mo pala. Yeah.
I benefited more from this podcast.
Than the students.
More, yeah.
Hindi naman.
Like, I kid you not, like a lot of I would say, like, if you really want it, you can get it, because there's always gonna be like loopholes or other way around. It's not just kailangan ganito. So I would suggest looking into the student visa, look for a couple of units, and then present the company, I passed this, I passed that. Oh, okay, let me just help you.
Let me work
tama.
and let me get some money first.
Yeah.
It's a rough patch back here. It's a rough patch.
Like, I know we were joking around Ash, like ba't di na lang tayo pakasal?
Yeah, before fiancé visa. Yeah, before.
I mean, you didn't need it naman, di ba? Kasi you had the papers na back pa.
Yun nga di ba? Para lang makapunta ka doon, di ba?
Yeah,
Di ba?
And we, sabi namin, pag yung IRS.
Kaya interview.
Interview. Yeah.
Naman.
Yeah.
Brohood, bromance.
Yeah, bromance.
Parang lang yan. It's a joke lang pero
yeah.
I mean, that's what
Actually,
I've been jokingly suggested din sa iba eh. Like, I keep telling them, no, I'm serious. I keep telling them, okay, don't be like Sir Anthony. Who's not? So the only way to get those papers. I mean, okay, sige, student visa, I'll add them in my list. Pero, you know, syempre, pangasawa. It's the fastest way din siguro.
The fastest way.
That's the fastest way.
Actually,
Not gonna lie.
6 months?
Yeah.
6
Bilis.
within the year?
Less than. Yeah.
Grabe.
So, for now, talaga sa podcast na to, the only persons siguro will maka-benefit besides me and syempre Ash para maka-catch up sa'yo. And syempre yung mga nasa States na willing to pursue it further to get there.
Yeah.
Yun. So we're trying to get then other people para naman sa mga who stuck like me makuha ng ibang
Stuck like me.
I don't know, Canada, Australia. We're still looking for those guys. I thought actually French you're at Canada at first.
Canada.
Because maybe you were posting stories about snow. When
Oh
snowing.
yes,
So, sabi ko, okay, he's in Canada. Di pala. Layo ng
Porket may snow, no? Canada ka agad naisip mo, man.
Layo, hindi.
No, but like Canada is open for immigrants, right?
Yeah.
This year they're getting 400,000 immigrants. So yeah,
They do. But
look into it. Yeah.
Tapos yun, I think may problem pa sila about sa mga backlogs kasi due to COVID. So there were
true.
other battles. So that's the only thing that I know, man. Ilang yun talaga sabi ko, bilis na talaga ang oras.
So, do you have questions ka pa ba sa podcast? I think wala na, no?
Anything benefiting the podcast, wala na, bro.
Yeah. Actually, more on catching up.
More on catching up in French eh. Gosh, may dagdag ka pa ba? I mean, sige, I know you've been giving a lot of tips na kanina pa. At what would be the best tip that you could give to sa mga students pa lang? What's your
students?
Last question.
What's the only tip that you can think of na you can share or give to our students?
Just think about your parents or the people around you.
Damn.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you just don't I don't know, I just don't do a lot of stuff for myself, you know. I consider others as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully if you think of that way, you know, it's gonna be easy for you. Yeah.
It's being selfless.
Wala na talaga. Since na tip. Oh my gosh. Sobrang solemn. Sobrang solid. Sobrang clean. Alright.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it. No, we're ending our No.
Tapos siguro bro, busog na ako bro.
Ang dami na information.
Bro.
Thank you very much. Thank you, French.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
I-close muna tayo natin nito para matuloy pa natin yung kalokohan natin. Thank you guys for listening to Pep Talk. Have a great day. I hope you learned a lot. This is French Marie Gomez. Pa-IG mo? Wag na. Okay na yan.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.